The UTC Global Balance Fund offers Saint Lucians a chance to invest in a mutual fund with a minimum of just $100. Omar Birch-Smith, a company representative in an interview on Radio 100 this week, explained.
Mutual funds are new to Saint Lucia. They've been around the first world and parts of the Caribbean for many, many years, but very, very new to Saint Lucia. And a mutual fund is simply the pooling of funds of many people, not only people, but institutions as well, companies, and they pool into one fund, and that fund invests. And that fund not only invests, but they actually manage the fund, right? So you buy shares in GBFL, the Global Balance Fund, and as time goes by, the value of those shares appreciate, right? With the appreciation of the value of the assets in the portfolio. So that's really what a mutual fund does. The benefits include the professional management, right? So Ika, you're into media, and you may have some other work that you do, and you may want to start investing, but when you get home on an evening, you have other things to take care of, right? You don't have time to sit down and read balance sheets or listen to CNBC or Bloomberg. We do all that hard work, right? We do all the boring work, doing all the rigorous research, all the analysis, investment analysis, risk management, to ensure that the fund is managed capably and not only delivers consistent returns, but also protects the investors and the shareholders.
The fund is regulated by the Eastern Caribbean Securities Regulatory Commission, providing protection for investors. Daren Sammy, the fund's brand ambassador, shared his personal experience with long-term investing.
With this fund, it caters for everyone. So if I could give my own personal experiences, now I always tell people, cricket was my way out, right? But before cricket, before I started playing for the West Indies team, I remember back in 2002, I was working at the Ministry of Commerce. I was earning $636, right? Then I had my son, Junior, who is now at KVille, studying in Barbados. Now, someone said to me, I think it was Sabina who was selling insurance, and he said, you have your son now, why don't you invest for his college future? So I started taking out $200 a month, and it was like it would mature for him. I could get some cash value back when he turned 18. Now you 19, 20 years old, you're thinking 18 years, that's a long time. You know what paid for my son's college? Is not my cricket money, I could tell you that. Is that decision I made. And you heard Omar talk about time. Now with the fund, if you want to save for Christmas, that is not for you. But when you start talking generational wealth, when you start talking investment for your son's future, your kids trying to build a home, that's where the time becomes your biggest asset.
The fund aims to educate the public about financial planning and investment. Sammy accentuated the importance of starting early.
Sabina called me last year, and she said to me, well, now you cannot, the fund is not yours anymore because your son is 18, and for you to get that money, he has to sign. And I say this to say, little me, cricket was not there, and I made that decision back then as a 19, 20-year-old. I'm challenging our young folks. Time is on your side. I mean, nobody knows when they're gonna go, but the younger ones, time is on your side. The barbers, the fishermen, the nail techs, the content creators, all the DJs. You guys have that opportunity now to be selfless. You'll have kids, you'll have nieces, nephews, to start planning and putting things in place. And luckily, there's the product right here for you. Where with a minimum investment of 100 US, you start tapping in.
The UTC Global Balance Fund is open to all Saint Lucians, both at home and abroad. For more information, you can visit their website or social media pages. Joachim Duplessis, HTS News Force.